Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your October 2022 Tarot and Astrology forecast. We're going to be waiting for a message to come through, and while we're doing that, I'm going to let you know how we're going to format this month for you. We're going to have a look at a week by week play for the month, a second layer of tarot for more detail for you. Then we're going to have a look at the astrology for a planet, a sign and a house that may be affecting you this month. We're also going to have a look at the energies that may be around you, Capricorn. And then we're going to close out with an oracle message to wrap up the reading. We open up the month of October, Capricorn, with the energy of the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of feeling overburdened, tired, depletion, come to an end of a cycle and you know it. It's time to cull. It's time to loosen yourself from restriction. That be creative restriction. It could be communication. It could be work, projects that you're involved with groups. Whatever the capacity it comes in, the message about the Ten of Wands is drop the load, do yourself a favor, and move on from something that has naturally run its course and you know it. This card also talks to being so successful that it's taking on a life form of its own, and you may be aware that you're needing some help here because you're overburdened. The second week, Capricorn, we've got the energy of the Queen of Wands. This can represent male or female sun sign of Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. If it's not a person, the Queen of Wands represents coming back to the heart, being more loving, caring, nurturing, also the ability to take on a lot more than others. The Queen of Wands is the person that you knock on their door, they've got a dinner prepared for 10 people coming up in the evening. They've got their children sitting down doing their homework. They're just getting off their laptop, finishing their work or their blog. These people are very capable of multitasking, and there's a lot of energy around them. So you may be multitasking, being very energetic or feeling like you're exposing a lot more energy. But it's generally about being more from the heart, using humility, and it's a really uplifting energy. The third week, we have the Ten of Swords. Another 10 in your reading, Capricorn. Another cycle that may be completing or ending now. The Ten of Swords talks to the potential of a painful ending depending on the person and the situation, but an ending nevertheless. Something is faced here with honesty and awareness and mental awareness and clarity. And at the very least now, it can end and be moved on from whatever circumstances may hold for you, Capricorn. Not all Capricorns, it is a general reading. But now there's a cycle ending that mentally has been draining. It's been way too much. It's had all its strife, and for all it's worth, it really hasn't been. It's been quite enduring, jarring, and at the very least now you're accepting that you're moving on from it. And then we close out the month of October with the Seven of Pentacles. This is a hard work decision card. Do I stay with my investment, what I've built to date? Or do I take a risk and go in a new direction, start again? Do I build something again? Can I build something again? So it's thinking about investment. Being Pentacles, it is about tangible things, the home, resources. Your time is also a resource. So investing wisely, but having trouble making the decision, or it can potentially point to being a difficult decision for you. because it is an investment, nevertheless. Okay, Capricorn. And if anything, a Capricorn wants to invest wisely, although they do have the ability to, you know, keep on keeping on with longevity more than others to reach their goal, maybe sometimes to their mental health or detriment. Okay, so the first week of October, we've got the 10 of Wands with the energy of the 9 of Swords. This is anxiety about the future. If you can let yourself off the hook about past mistakes here, you can drop the swords that you're overthinking and taking on. This is a mental space, overlooping, overanalysis paralysis, stuck in the past, a regret from the past. Let it go. It's not serving you. Regrets from the past that are still burdening you or weighing you down. Now is the time to complete it and end it and drop it. Very clear message there, Capricorn, in the opening week of October. Thank you, angels, guides, and spirits, for being here with Capricorn and being with us and using me as a conduit to give clear messages to Capricorns that are viewing this message this month. Thank you. Okay, so Queen of Wands in the second week of October. A significant male or female, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. If not a person, this is about getting back into a passionate space of feeling and creation, busyness, being very active, and it was with the Ace of Pentacles. You may be investing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius quite literally in an endeavor of work or a work project or a health regime, a trainer. The aces point to the potential of coming to its full entirety and fruition. So there's energy available here to begin something practical, stable, and grounded. New employment, new health. Some small amounts of money may be available to utilize to invest in yourself in the future here, Capricorn. Could be investing with this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they can be assisting you with investments. Okay, Capricorn, let's have a look at the third week. We've got the 10 of Swords. We've got a completion here, an ending, and it is with the 5 of Pentacles. So you've gone from the Ace to the 5 and then the 7 of Pentacles here. So for me as a reader, it would be clear that we're talking about your resources, your time, your property, things that you own, your home, real estate, family. The 10 of Swords is a completion and ending of difficulty, and it has to do with finances or a work project. This is feeling left out in the cold. This is feeling unattended to, not nurtured financially. This is trying to regain your spiritual connection with your finances, your possessions, your property. This is trying to get back on top of your game, feeling like you're valued again, or that your property, your work, or your money is valued. So there's a completion here, an ending here, an understanding that it's been quite painful for you in association with those topics, but now at the very least it's the end of this cycle and you can rebuild self-value and dignity again. Moving on from a very difficult path of financial possibly distress or loss, property, time, resources. Nevertheless, there's a completion here and there's a rebuilding mode coming through, which is lovely, getting back on your feet. And with that, we end October with now looking at what do I invest in, possibly with what I have here. What am I trying to rebuild? Do I stay with the tried and true? Do I move on? A difficult decision, nevertheless, but a practical decision for your future. And it is paired with the Three of Wands. This is investing, looking at a work decision, moving in a different direction, or looking at your investments or things to do with your work or possessions and what's coming in. Is it worth it? Do I stay with this or do I let it go? Does it have the value that I'm after? Am I investing in this new job? Am I investing in this new venture? This is an established connection here. This is getting assistance for your project. So now there might be investors coming in to assist you, people assisting you with finances to build up your work, your creative pursuits, or a work endeavor or project. It's a nice way to close off the month, considering the third week was so shaky. However, it presents the opportunity for you, Capricorn, now to rebuild and really think about where your future is headed in regards to your finances and your stability, which is very healthy. Okay, let's have a look at the energies that may be supporting Capricorn in the month of October. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you for being here. Thank you for assisting Capricorn through the month of October. What energetics are around them? So a lot to digest there, Capricorn. And we are assisted with the energy of action. So now action is being taken. The 17 or what's 1 and 7 comes to 8. This could be a significant month for you, or the cycle of Scorpio being the 8th sign could be a time that you now take action, start and begin new action, practical action. Nevertheless, this is getting out of stagnation. Things are now moving forward. You are now being realistic and know the path. You've strategized here and now you are initiating. So I really like this energy for you, Capricorn. It's dropping the old and bringing in the new. I really, really hope this is a very successful month for you indeed. Nice, healthy, cathartic changes that you're making. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Can I please now have Wisdom of Oracle message, please, for our Capricorns in the month of October? Thank you. And we have the energy of the High Priestess. The High Priestess is, Capricorn, about your intuition, your sixth sense, that knowing, the synchronicity, synchronistic events, things that you dream, insights, all things esoteric, reaching the spiritual realms and getting information to help you on your journey here now. This is all things unseen, but you know. It's the unconscious. And getting the information necessary to make action possible, and things that you aren't all apparent and behind the scenes a reality for yourself. So intuitively knowing, getting messages on how to move forward and take action. Knowing within yourself, trusting your intuition here. This is divine feminine on your side here, Capricorn, assisting you in the month of October. Sensational, absolutely beautiful. I love it. Okay, thank you, guys in spirit. Thank you. That was quick. So the planet that is with you in October is the planet of Neptune. Neptune is associated with no boundaries, ethereal, esoteric teachings, water, lots and lots of water and emotion. But it's boundaryless. So this may be a really strong message for Capricorns to be aware of their boundaries, spiritual boundaries, boundaries in action as well is what I'm picking up for you. Thank you, Spirit. Can we please have a house and a sign that is going to be with our Capricorns, our lovely hardworking Capricorns for the month of October. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. We have a sign and house for the Capricorns in the month of October with our planet of Neptune. So Neptune is associated with Pisces, who's all about sacrifice, self-sacrifice for the greater good and for others, and sometimes to our detriment here. So just be aware of that energy as well, Capricorn, to be fair. And the house that is with Neptune is the 7th house. So this is collaborations, partnerships. It's also Libra season, the first 3 weeks of October. So you could have a significant contract or partnership around you, Capricorn, that is very loud and obvious for you this month that needs to be addressed, or you're thinking of addressing, possibly severing a contract or partnership here, dissolving of boundaries between partnerships and contracts as well. Could also be, we need a sign, please. Need a sign, please. Thank you. And it's with Aries. Okay, Capricorn. Aries, 7th house, Libra, Aries, complete opposites. 7th house is Libra, 1st house is Aries. So there could be trying to establish healthy boundaries between yourself and someone else here. Could be partnerships, it could be literal marriage, a relationship, all sorts of collaborations here. But this is about balance, being aware of the balance needed also in being individual within a relationship and creating healthy boundaries and not being lost in contracts or other people so much and losing your own identity is what I'm getting here, Capricorn, in October for you. Okay, there's your messages. There's all your information to utilize at your will. Drop what resonates, drop what doesn't, whatever is in your vibration and frequency is meant to be. I only hope that this information and content can assist you on your journey at this time. I do hope you enjoy your October, Capricorn. It's looking very interesting indeed, and I will see you in the month of November. Thanks again.